What's the story, everybody? It's Jonathan and Carl from Team ChainBlock coming at you with yet another deck profile. We are profiling Carl's Voiceless voice deck. It's a bit different than the one we recently did. But before we get into it, please like, comment and subscribe, and please check out the links in the description where you can find a link to Kong's cards and use our discount code ChainBlock5. What's the next set, Cal?
The next set is Infinite Forbidden.
That's the one. I think the singles for pre-sales have already gone up there in Kong's cards. So yeah, use our discount code, go check it out. And yeah, we recently had Irish Nats and Cal took his Voiceless voice deck, 2 Nats, different than the previous one. So Cal, let's get into it.
Yeah, so to get out of the way, I bubbled. So I got right to the last round and then Snake Eyes took me out of it, which is heartbreaking.
Cal hates Snake Eye, and I think he unfortunately played it. Was it 3 or 4 times?
It was 3 times.
3 times.
Against Snake Eyes. But getting into the main deck, it's slightly different to how I built it last time. The engine pieces itself is pretty similar. 3 low.
Yeah.
3 Saphira. The 1 Ceravis.
Yeah.
2 Skull Guardian.
Fair.
2 Ceravis.
Yeah.
Got a nice upgrade from my one.
Nice Rarity Collection 2, also still available in Kong's cards.
And the 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph.
Right. So if I'm not mistaken, Pendulum Graph wasn't in the previous deck, no?
He was in the side for the previous one.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, because it's such a high reputation for Tempoi, I actually found in testing as well that I was able to end on 2 rituals and then additionally summon another one with my opponent summons.
Yeah.
So what I would do is hold the Ceravis in hand, search for the Pendulum Graph and end on Pendulum Graph and Skull Guardian.
Yeah.
Because just having the spell negate anyway is great. But if I blind went into Tempoi, then it was just handy to see it there from the get-go, and it saved me a couple of games against Tempoi in the event.
It won you a game against Tempoi going into a specific extra deck monster as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It did. We'll get there. Yeah, no, I played against this. I think it's a great inclusion in the deck. Me and Carl had a test game at Locals, and he ended on these 2, and then I think you might have went into this. So it's in like the follow-up. It's just insane.
Yeah,
but
it's a very good card. And then to round off the engine, then I have 3 Barrier, 2 Prayers, 1 Blessing, and 1 Radiance. That's pretty standard.
Yeah. Stonewall, we stand firm on the 2.
Yeah, 100%. If you play 3, it's too much. You just
1 is too little.
And 1, you're always going to see it in hand, and you need it in the deck for Saphira to resolve.
Yeah, fair.
It actually came a couple of times where I'd see 2 of them, and it just turned the Saphira off, and it was just heartbreaking.
Upsetting.
It was just heartbreaking.
Yeah, very upsetting.
Sure. I then play the 3 Diviner, which is pretty standard.
Getting a reprint, I think.
Trees. Yes.
Although
I hope it's the ulti.
I was gonna say, knowing Konami, it's probably the ulti, and won't help people out very much. But look,
I hope it's the ulti.
1 Tree's Arceus.
The 1 Tree's Arceus.
Yeah.
This card actually, I got to resolve one of its effects for Tribute in 2 Fairies, which has me to pop one of my opponent's cards non-target.
Sound
cool.
Which
is very, very funny, because I was able to send it off of Branded Fusion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very nice, because Branded does struggle for lights.
Yeah. And then I play the 3 Branded Fusion and 1 Albaz as well.
Fair.
Same package as the last video. Just
that is.
I think this is just too powerful to cut.
That's the previous Platinum Secret Rare, isn't it? Or,
that is the previous Platinum Secret Rare.
Yeah, the new one is much better. We were already talking about it.
The new one is so much better.
But yeah, for a little 4-card package and you've loads of extra deck space, you can't go wrong. I think you have to play the Branded.
I think the power for this engine alone just supplements itself so well.
Yeah.
Not to mention as well, I found it earlier on in the tournament that I've actually was able to go activate the Branded Fusion to send Albaz and Saphira when I had no way to play my full combo.
Oh, so it enables as well.
If I had opened Blessing, I'd activate a Blessing and just add Saphira back, and it just gets me to the Skull Guardian.
Cool.
And I can use Lubellion then to tribute summon Skull Guardian and searches for low. So it gets me to my combo as well if I really needed to.
And again, if you watch their previous deck profile, it's just the biggest bait for Ash.
It is.
Because they have to.
They have to. If they don't Ash it, then they're staring down and Mirror Jade and whatever board.
Cal's deck has 2 targets, if I'm not mistaken, that you just absolutely have to Ash, and it's kind of your preference what you want to activate first to what you want more.
Yeah, pretty much. Next is the exact cards we were just talking about. The 3 pre-preparations.
Have to actually. It's unfortunate. You just have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Like even when I was playing against people at the tournament, I'd drop this and they'd sit there pondering on it for a few seconds and they'd be like, I have to hit this.
Yeah.
Because
it's
too good. Instant ritual monster.
Yeah, it reads like a custom card for any ritual deck.
Also, a lot of people didn't realise that I can add the ritual monster from the graveyard to hand.
That's great.
They didn't know that. So I got a couple people off.
So it adds 1 ritual monster and 1 ritual spell, is it?
It adds the ritual spell first and then a monster listed on it from graveyard or deck.
Okay, but the spell has to come from deck.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still amazing.
But yeah, that's just one of those basic extenders, as well as Pot of Prosperity.
Yeah.
The amount of people who told me to cut this is actually crazy.
No, so you're going for it. You don't know TK, so
like digging 6 deep is crazy. I don't know why people are cutting this from decks. Probably just because they don't want to get hit. So trying to make it as if it's not playable anymore.
Gentleman's agreement. We'll all avoid it for 2 formats so it doesn't get banned.
And then for the hand traps, we play 3 Ash Blossom.
You shiny.
Pretty standard. And then 1 Infinite Impermanence.
Yeah. Cal got a lot of beef for this, but is this your 40th card?
This is my 40th card.
Yeah. But you saw it a lot.
I saw it so criminally amount, to be fair.
It's that classic YuGiOh like stipulation. You just always draw the 1 of.
Yeah. Oh, it was so funny because it was when I was playing against one of the Tempai players.
Yeah.
And I hit the Pydra.
Yeah.
Because I had ogred the field spell and I hit the Pydra with this. And then he was like, oh, can I have a look at your deck because I have it at home? I went through it and he saw the 1 impermanence. And he was like, why are you on 1 impermanence? I was like, I couldn't think of anything else to put as the 40th card, so I just picked impermanence.
Absolutely
because it's just good. So that's all the hand traps that are in the name there. And then the last 3 cards are cards that I opted against for so long, but I just decided to land on 3 triple tactic talents.
Bro, the amount of decks I've seen playing 3 triple tactics is actually, it's on the rise.
It's coming back up again, absolutely. Even like I ripped so many cards out of people's hands, and it just cost them games.
And like, it obviously it's a great thing that it's so readily available now with its reprints. But like, you really kind of have to think about this card when you're going through your plays.
Another one, as well as I was playing against someone who had OTK on board, and they went to attack me with the Access Code Talker, but couldn't get enough damage over me. Right. And the next turn, I drew, activated. I think it was Barrier. It got ashed. I just triple attacks took their access code. I just banished all the link monsters I had in graveyard, like Security Guard and Almaraz, because they're different attributes. Just wiped his board, just killed him with his own access code.
Nice, you love to see it.
So that's crazy as well. And not to mention, this was great. I came up against 1 mirror match, and it won me the game 2. Yeah. Because it's non-targeting, so it actually plays through Barrier. Yeah. Granted, I did lose that mirror match, but it's just.
Remind me of the triple tactics ruling. So you pick your taken, draw 2, or hand ripping.
Yeah, you have to pick the effect first.
So they can't just, because this is just me being stupid, you can't just generically ash it because it includes the effect to draw. They have to select draw. Yeah, cool. Just making sure.
Because it's different effects as well. That's the reason.
It's one of them weird like timing of activation things.
Now, most of the differences that are actually in the deck came in the side deck.
One difference is definitely not for going.
Yeah.
he's always staying.
Joking.
Yeah.
We keep joking.
100% win rate again.
Yesterday, every time I land him, he won me the game. Even against Tempai, I opened just him and no other playable cards. I just know someone joking and passed. And this guy, he had no clue what my strategy was. And he normal summoned the Chandra, attacked into it, but then realised, in the worst way you possibly could realise, that he could not resolve Chandra's effect because Jowgen was still on field because it's in the it's in damage state, so it's not destroyed yet. Yeah. So he couldn't resolve it.
So he was left with the 1 Tundra.
He's just left with 1 Tundra. I play 1 Mag and 2 Druids.
You're very good now.
That is another change I made. Yeah. Bestials went crazy. Yeah. It was mainly for the mirror match and the branded matchup.
Yeah, fair.
Because banishing the Quem is crazy.
Yeah, no, that hits hard. You can also mess up a few is it branded in red targets as well if you change it to it. Yeah.
Then I have 2 Ghost Ogre.
Cool, great card.
Amazing card, especially this format. It's really, really good.
There's a lot of continuous and field spells floating around still.
I have 3 Drone Lockbirds.
Nice.
This is genuinely probably going to get cut.
Yeah.
It didn't come up once.
Yeah.
All event.
So we have this joke in Ireland. I know most of our viewers aren't from Ireland, but we have this joke in Ireland that like we're always about 2 or 3 formats behind. And while Drawn and Lockbird has been out of like America, if anyone watches American locals, Nats, other countries, it's still around in Ireland, but it's finally slowly being phased out.
Yeah, hopefully, because it just doesn't come up enough.
Yeah.
It just doesn't hit the decks enough.
When people finally stop playing Droll at our locals, I'm gonna play Art Machine again.
Now the MVP probably of the whole weekend was Book of Eclipse.
Yeah.
This is the other card that I landed on as well. It's very much like Branded Fusion and very much like pre-prep. If I'm going second and I drop this, you have to ash it or you have to negate it because it just clears the board regardless.
It does. Yeah.
Like even in one of the games at the locals the day before Nationals yesterday.
Yeah.
I was playing against Snake Eyes, and they normal summoned the Ash, search for Poplar, summon Poplar, and then I just dropped Book.
Yeah.
And just flipped the ball face down.
Yeah.
And just couldn't do it.
It's not good in it's not really good for dodging effects in Snake Eye, but I've seen branded players do it to dodge Imperms Invaders.
Yeah. That's what we can do the same.
Because I don't think ritual spells care if they're face down for tributing, do they? Some of them don't. Yeah. But yeah, great card.
And then the second Imperm.
Nice. Not even the 2 more, just the second one.
No, just the second Imperm. Once again, it was my 15th card in the side.
Fair.
So I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
And 2 even matched.
Yeah, fair.
Honestly, I wish this and these were Feather Duster and Cosmic Cyclones, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they would have come up very, very nicely.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was pretty happy with my choices. The Bestias came up quite a bit, and then this ended games for me.
Yeah.
Like, I was able to activate this, someone would ash it, and then I'd go pre-prep into Branded Fusion.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate how much Snake Eye you're seeing. Obviously, it was inevitable, it was going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and then we'll go on to the extra deck, which was a little bit of changes made to it.
Yeah.
I missed a couple of cards from it though.
It's not super important, but sure, look.
We played 1 Sky Crisis.
Yeah.
Never came up, but if it does come up, it ends games.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll ever cut that. Chaos Angel. This came up a lot actually.
Oh really?
This one came up a lot. Being able to make it with Trees Hierarchy and low. Once it hit the board, because it banishes any card, not just monsters.
No, it's just a card now.
Yeah, I was able to banish my opponent's barrier in the mirror match.
Oh,
so stop
saucy.
their protection.
Saucy, yeah.
And I was able to beat over, and that's what cleaned up the game too.
Yeah.
Meteor Burst for Tempo.
Yeah.
That's the one that we summoned off of Pengraph.
Yeah, that's what came out during Pengraph and ended the game for you, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Like they just don't play through it.
You summoned that out against the cocky player as well, wasn't it?
It was against. So he thought for sure that he caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Until he realised that my engine just simply outs his deck.
I'm gonna go out on a limb that like YuGiOh can be the most karma heavy TCG, so you just better be careful and not be too cocky.
Oh yeah. You just got better played. I played a 1 Herald.
Nice.
I was debating whether or not to do this or Intis.
Oh, fair.
But I'm happy I picked this because it actually came up as well once. When I had to open Trias Hierarchy, I sent this and I could search for Skull Guardian. And then that gave me my full combo then. I didn't have to play Underdraw.
Yeah.
For Branded Fusions, I play Mirror Jade, Albion, Rebellion, and the other Albion.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. Sanctifier to Jaugenlock and these to get the good cards. Yeah.
That's clean up. 4 card package in the main, 4 card in the extra deck.
Yeah, it ended games as well. It was so handy. And now the biggest package of the extra now, and it's actually changed quite a bit from what I had last time. It's the link cards. I played one Underworld Goddess.
Did that come up?
No.
Okay.
No, it didn't come up.
I didn't think so, but I just want to make sure.
Played access code.
Yeah.
This came up actually once. I was able to clean up a Dino Tempo player's board.
Nice.
Because he decided to go first when he realised that my engine outs Tempo. So he decided to go first. He went to the scrap stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I just access code just cleaned up everything because you can't flip it with UCT, obviously.
Yeah, we at ChainBlock have very mixed feelings about the scrap package, especially young Fionn. He doesn't like it at all.
Yeah, best samurai player.
Yeah, jeez.
I tell you, one Black Soldier. This put in a shift as well.
Yeah, it's a great card.
This put in the best shift ever. Being able to just clear boards by himself and then just leave enough room for the skull.
The funniest thing is when you make this card and like some decks, the only way they can out it is through attacking over it. And then you attack once and it's 45k and they're not making something for 46k.
No, they're really not. Like most decks just don't do that.
Yeah.
Dynamondo, this I
finally
hated on this card for so long.
He sees the light.
But it actually came up.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy that it did come up.
Yeah.
Because it won me that game. Relinquished Anima, it's pretty standard. Never came up, but it's nice to have. And then Secure Guard and then
the cards you banished off access code.
Yeah, the cards are banished off access code. This is also our full combo.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for the deck profile. Yeah, a few things I would change for future reference.
The siding.
Yeah, the siding stuff. I'd probably change a bit. And keep an eye out as well. We have a top 4 for Nationals decklist, hopefully coming soon. That's a young Rashabar, the hero kid again.
You may, I think Rassi has done 2 videos on the channel and they've both been top 4 at Nats.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, fair play. But yeah, that's it. Please like, comment and subscribe and see you.